Welcome back, Jelly. I hope we'll have a nice smooth video this time, and we'll stay connected and be making progress forward. The next project I'd like to teach you is about the use of storyboards. The storyboard is a method to connect different view controllers and views for an iPhone application in a very clean way of having these multiple views. And when we put together the storyboard, it's not just sort of a mock-up or some kind of a prototype that doesn't really work. It actually is the application. When we drag on those view controllers and connect them all up, that is the application. And I'll show you what I mean. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'll open up Xcode, say new project, and we'll choose single view application. This time we're going to check off use storyboards. It's iPhone Storyboard App. We'll go ahead and create the application. Okay, now we've selected to use Storyboard this time. Lost you on video, Jelly. Now, how is that going to be different? Well, when we have a storyboard, we don't need those nib files. So we don't need a sort of corresponding nib for each view controller. We have just one storyboard, and we drag on our views and view controllers onto that one storyboard. So in this case, we've been provided with the storyboard and then given a starting point view controller. Oh, Jelly, try to start up your video. Oh yeah, restart the video. Okay. And we actually don't want. No, actually, no. This is fine. We'll just use this starting point view controller, and let's go ahead and like back out of here, and we'll provide some more room. And we're just going to add another view controller, and then another view controller. Let's do one more view controller for thrills. I'll just make some space here, sort of lay it out in a way. So here we have 4 view controllers, four possible separate screens the user could be visiting. Still can't see you on video, Jelly. So now I'll just restart that call. Okay, so we have our view controllers laid out, and let's give them different colors so it's obvious that they're different from each other. Oh, and we need to zoom in so it's kind of at 100% rather than back out, because otherwise it seems that the inspector views sometimes don't work as expected. So we want to change the background color of this guy. So currently it's white. Let's make it light gray. We'll change the color of this one to textured. And then here on this one, we'll choose dark gray, and we can use leave that one just like white. And so these views need to be connected to each other in some way. And the way we'll do that is by getting a button here. We'll just put it in the middle. Or actually, that's probably not such a good user interface. We'll maybe up there is fine. And then in the similar way, we'll go ahead and put a button up there. And then a third button on that next screen. And we use the guidelines to arrange it kind of nicely. And we'll just give it a little label, say continue. We'll change the text on this one as well. Continue. Now we want to wire up these buttons to over here. So it doesn't seem to be dragging. And the way to fix that is by adding a navigation controller, because the navigation controller will allow you to load up each of these views and link them together and control how the flow of the screens go. My computer seems to have kind of locked up a little bit. Let me try something. I need to just empty the trash. Just one moment. We're just gonna pause for a moment and empty the trash. Put some more things in the trash. I'll go ahead and empty that. Okay, we made a bit more space, so I think Xcode is happier. So like I said, we need to put these views in a navigation controller. And we'll do that by going to Editor, Embed in, Navigation Controller. There we go. And notice it just gave this header to the screen where it's embedded. So we'll go to full view here, 100% view. And we'll now start to wire up these screens. So we hold down the control key, or maybe it's command on your end, and we choose push. So it's selecting that button and then holding down the command key and choosing the segue mode that allows us to link up the views. So now it's all linked up. Let's have a look at the bigger picture here. Okay, it looks pretty good. Now let's run it and see how it looks. Okay, continue, continue, continue. And then we can back it up with the back bar. There we go. Now this is an application with multiple views. Now to make this more interesting, you'd want to be passing information between the views. And we'll cover that in our next section.